good going, YouTube, man? It's your boy J Smalls. I'm coming at y'all boys with another video, man. And today we're into the NBA cheated the Warriors and still lost by my dog Hoop Reports, man. You already know Hoop Reports always be coming with the bangers, especially when it comes to the Golden State Warriors. You feel what I'm saying? But if you, yes, you, man, clicked on this video, I truly do appreciate you for watching. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully you're having a fantastic and great day so far or night. Whatever time you're watching this, and shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me to be here, allowing y'all to be here, just everything he has done for us, man, truly. But let's see how the NBA cheats the Warriors, which you already know how, but let me get done with all my yapping, man. Without further ado, the video.
On April 23rd, I watched a play so dirty, it didn't just cross the line, it erased it.
This play I'm not trying to pause already, but this is a play I actually want to see.
Foul Jimmy Butler.
Was it dirty or not?
Cut him midair. Then shoved his legs with both hands.
Wait, hold on.
He undercut him midair.
See, this is the problem.
Didn't just foul.
If you look right here, see, here's the thing. I'm trying to put myself in this situation. If you look right here, right, you can see he clips his foot on the back of Steven Adams' leg, and he kind of can't move his knee because Draymond's leg is in front of his knee. So I'm trying to put myself in that predicament. Quite frankly, even though like a lot of people said it was dirty, I low-key do not think this was dirty, because if I'm in a situation, he's kind of leaning forward. Now if he leans back, he's breaking all his ACL and his bones right here.
Then shoved his legs with both hands while
I don't know. I don't think he could have stopped his momentum. Now that's crazy. Bro put his hands out. Now that's dirty. That is disgustingly dirty. I'm not even gonna lie.
No flagrant, no tech.
That should have been at least a tech.
Not even a review.
No review.
Personal foul. Play on. That's when I realized this wasn't just bad officiating.
Or is it dirty? I could be wrong, bro.
Darker.
Him putting his hands out was crazy.
And I don't know how they didn't see Jabari Smith just run over stuff there. I don't even know what sport we're watching at times.
Like,
this is what this Rockets team does. If they're falling over, they're going to take someone with them.
This wasn't 5-on-5. It was 5-on-8. A rigged ball.
No, for real. It was the people on the 5 court in the white and red jerseys versus the 3 bald-headed reps that were not calling nothing. I'm trying my hardest not to rant or go on a pause streak, but I'm sorry if you watch me. That's just who I am, twin. I'm sorry.
I've watched the NBA for over 20 years, and I've never seen a team take this much abuse while the league just looked the other way.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just sad to me. It's sad that the Rockets legit they were literally playing the closest to the bad boy Pistons. They were playing as close as you can get. It does not get no closer than that. And my brothers still lost. Jimmy Butler was out for what? 1 game? He was out for a game. They were literally holding Curry all game long. As the dude said, if one person failed, they make sure. No, if they fail, they make sure another person that was not on their team literally is following with them. My brother Dylan Brooks hit a straight spear. I think it was on GP2. They were playing straight dirty, and they still lost. Still. If the refs even call 50% of the fouls that they need to call, this series, I know, went to 7. It's probably over in 5. Because now they can't play defense. Their defense was fouling. Their defense was trying to be like the Pistons, bro. And if we're be honest, Houston Rockets is not that team to be doing that. They just can't. They don't got that dog in them. Their biggest dog, as in that aspect, is probably, well, I'm not saying he's the best offender, is Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is butt. Amin Thompson, I ain't gonna lie, he tough though. But he was still playing dirty too. And I like him. Everybody was playing dirty for the most part. Now, Sengun, I don't know. It was just sad though. And they're doing this to a 36, 37-year-old Curry, a 35-year-old Jimmy. I forgot, Draymond's like 34. What is the point? Y'all are getting, these youngins are getting fried by these old heads. And their resort is just grabbing them, holding them, tripping them, bringing them to the ground, form tackling them, and the refs not calling nothing. And Rockets still can't win. That says a lot.
So today, I'm exposing it all.
Please,
just
get OC, expose it all.
The NBA wanted the Warriors to lose, and how they beat the system anyway.
Nike, boy, I'm telling you. Nike do not want bro to win. Ad coming up. Watch. I'm calling it.
You see this?
I told you, bro. I know what I be talking about. I just sniffed the ad coming.
The Warriors without Jimmy Butler.
Let me see.
25 and 27. That's the Warriors without Jimmy
we
Butler.
were probably not making the playoffs for. No, we were making the playoffs without Jimmy. I'm not even gonna lie.
23 and 7. That's the Warriors with him. That's not just a change. That's a resurrection.
Facts.
So, when Jimmy went down, you think the Rockets were worried?
Hopefully Jimmy Butler's okay after the series. Really unfortunate. Another foul on Amin Thompson.
Jimmy isn't just another piece.
Amin Thompson had 3 fouls in 6 minutes. What are you doing? You're not even playing, bro. You're not even playing basketball. 3 fouls in 6 minutes of playing time. You're getting 1 foul every 2 minutes, bro. Stop touching with your hands, gang. It's never that serious, bro. If you can't play defense without fouling every 2 minutes, bro, then now we got a problem. Now we have a problem. Why are you even on the floor? This is disgusting work, bro. 2 fouls, okay. That's still a lot, but 3 minutes is absolutely diabolical, bro.
Jimmy isn't just another piece. He's the pulse of this team.
Exactly, bro. Without Jimmy, we're not winning.
I want to know when this Jimmy Butler staircase is going to end, because I keep climbing. I keep finding a new level of appreciation.
The man holds the locker room together. He cools Draymond down before he boils over.
Fact.
He leads with silence, toughness, and timing. Jimmy Butler doesn't just raise your floor. He raises your ceiling. And if the league and the Rockets wanted the Warriors out, they had a choice. Either take out Steph or take out the glue.
It looked like they were trying to do both. There was no either or. Bro, low-key, I feel like it got to a point to where the Rockets game plan, this was the Rockets game plan. Legit, we're going to hold, grab, and just foul Curry as much as possible. We want to foul him so much and do all the little weird things so bad. We don't even want this man to even want to shoot the rock. That's what's the game plan. Their game plan wasn't to lock him up. Their game plan was to foul him, annoy him, because they know the rest were going to call it anyway. So they're like, you know what? Let's do that to Curry. And I get Jimmy Butler, and they ain't even hide it. All right, let's take this brother out for at least a game, see what happens. I mean, he was getting fouled too, but like, you could tell, bro. You could tell that was the game plan, bro. And even Ime Udoka said it. They're not calling nothing, so just keep whatever he said. Keep playing hard or whatever, brother. It's not playing hard. You're not playing basketball. The Rockets were trying to play rugby. And don't even get me started on Dylan Brooks not even shaking hands. You weird for that. But that's not the point. I'm glad Jimmy Butler. I'm glad that injury was not serious, bro. Because if it was, bro, we would have had a problem. 100%. We would have had a problem.
And if you think I'm reaching, listen to Ime Udoka here.
I just said that.
Through the contact, physicality. Don't worry, they're not going to call anything. Play through it.
If you got an NBA coach saying they're not going to call anything, we got a problem. Now, I'm not saying they should call every little foul, but when you're clearly holding somebody for running, that's when you call the foul, bro. Come on.
That wasn't said before the injury. It wasn't even said after the game. Udoka said that 1 quarter after Jimmy Butler was possibly done for the series. Right there, end of the second quarter, game 2. But that wasn't even the worst of it. Not by a long shot. So, throughout the entire series, Curry had a messed up thumb on his shooting hand.
Forgot about that,
Everyone
bro.
knew it. And Dylan, he definitely knew it. Because look, right here, after
Dirty
going for the
bastard.
block, the man literally...
You dirty bastard! See, this is what I'm talking about. Why is Dylan Brooks not getting suspended? Matter of fact, why is this guy not kicked out the league? And the refs is looking at this. Bro knows Curry has a swollen thumb. You're getting fried by a 37-year-old that has a swollen thumb. This part of his thumb right here is this big right here, bro. And as a ref, you're sitting there watching Dylan Brooks contest a shot. Then he's accurately, precisely swiping down at his hand, bro. Look at this.
Because look, right here, after going for the block, the man...
Like, bro! I have never... Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I have never seen somebody purposely and try to precisely hit an injured finger, bro. Dylan Brooks is the type of person to accidentally step on someone's finger if their finger's on the ground. And he even admitted to it. He was like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna show it in the interview, so I ain't gonna say that yet, but dog, why is this man not out the league, bro? He's not no hooper.
Takes a swipe at it twice. Not block. The man literally takes a swipe at it twice. Not the ball.
I'm sorry,
which is already
dog.
Long gone.
If I'm Curry, bro, I am suing I'm putting the league on blast, bro. This is disgusting. He missed the first time. He said, "Know what? I gotta hit this thumb." He swiped again. Wait, hold on. Did he even hit the ground first? Before he even...
Not the ball, which is already long gone.
He swiped 2 times before his feet even touched the ground. I can't stand Dylan Brooks, bro. I can't, bro. He don't need to be in the league. This is disgusting.
He's not playing defense.
Like dog. And he still missed. You
edge. Now, check this out. In another game, Fred VanVleet straight up shoves Jimmy Butler from behind, sends him crashing to the floor.
See, and people like Fred VanVleet are gonna get to me. You are 5'11" or 6 foot. Why are you shoving Jimmy Butler, bro? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying just because you're small, you can't be dirty. Because obviously, this is disgustingly dirty. Why are you, out of all people, being dirty? Fred VanVleet, you are not. And I mean not that. You're not even like that to be even in this area, bro. This is not you. This is not your game style. This is not your mindset. This is not... You don't have this kind of dog in you, bro. Why are you trying to act out and act different? Just hoop. There is no point in doing this. He was mad that he was about to lose the series, bro. He knew there was the last game of the series, bro. Dang it, bro.
It wasn't basketball. That was a cheap shot. And Jimmy, he held back everything in him from...
Jimmy Butler could have... If he would have... It would have been a problem, though. It would have been a problem. If he just would have... If he would have just caught that jump all the way back... It would have been a problem, though. And look at Fred. He's trying to act all innocent. Bro, you are 6 foot, 180 pounds. Jimmy Butler... I know height him, but dog, Jimmy Butler's like 6'7", 2 some, and now Jimmy Butler actually got that grit, and he actually got that dog in him, bro. What's the point of doing that?
To a crime scene. Now, watch this play right here. Jabari Smith Jr. doesn't just bump Steph. He barrels through him
just
like a
full on truck Steph.
Full sprint, full contact.
Full on truck. I'm sorry, bro. I can't help it. I gotta pause, twin.
Didn't blow anything. And like a freight train, Smith Jr. just bumped F. He here. Jabari Smith Jr. doesn't just bump Steph.
Full on truck. He didn't hide it. He didn't even try to slow it down and make it look somewhat anything like he was going for the rebound. Jabari Smith Jr. If you wanted to play football and you wanted to truck people, how come you don't play football? Why are you trying to play basketball, trying to full on truck people, bro? Hit stick people. Put Jabari Smith in the NFL. This guy needs to get cracked. This is one of those basketball players that has to be in pads right now. He needs to go to Oklahoma with like Ed Reed or something, or who's a hard hitter in the league. I can't even think right now. They need to put this brother in the whole with some disgusting, mean, nasty safety or a linebacker. He needs Ray Lewis. He needs to meet Ray Lewis in the hole, bro. I'm tired of him. This don't make no sense, bro. You're doing this on like.
He barrels through him like a freight train. Full sprint, full contact.
He has never hit nobody that hard in his life.
Expect, the refs didn't blow anything. Now, Dylan Brooks probably looked at that and thought, nah, this is how you tackle someone. And the wildest part, especially when it comes to Steph, like I've shown in my other videos, the NBA does not protect this man. In fact, it feels like they want him to get hurt. I mean, just look at this play. Brooks literally runs through him after the shot. It's ridiculous. And yeah,
I'm saying it, bro. I'm saying it. The reason why I feel like Stephen Curry is hurt now is because of these bastards over here from the last series. They're inflicting so much pain, bro. He's 37 years old. My brother can't be taking all these hits like he's 25. They inflicted so much pain. His body just got worn out so much faster than it should have, bro. Because they're doing this. I bet you if they tone down like 40%, Stephen Curry does not have a strained hamstring right now. But I'm sorry, bro. The league. Oh my gosh. I can't stand this.
nope.
Curry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry the NBA, for some reason, the Nike and the NBA just hate you, bro. If this was LeBron, though. If this was LeBron, I'm telling you. LeBron is getting at least 50. Bro, if this was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's getting 30 free throws per game. If the Rockets played him how they play Curry, he's getting 30 free throws. But Dylan Brooks has kicked out at least 3 games at bare minimum. My brother just rammed him on a 3-point shot. 3-point. Rammed.
Ball. Then look at this one. Brooks literally looks like he's trying to put Curry in a leg lock, like it's the UFC or something.
Hold on. That's the hamstring that got strained. Yo! Alright. This is where the hamstring strain had to begin. Or this is where it loosened up. Whatever that John called, this is where it loosened up. He just put him in a leg lock in a basketball. Oh, this is my last time pausing for real. He just put him in a leg lock in a whole basketball game, bro. Do you see this? This had to loosen up some muscles, bro. My brother Curry could have pulled his hamstring right here or something. And then now we have no chance at winning the ring. Curry, please, bro. Please come back at least game 5, bro. Please, bro. Please. This is diabolical, bro. I'm sorry, Curry, that you're just not protected, bro. Like any other superstar in the league. If Curry was protected like Shai, he's legit looking like the best player of all time in these playoffs, bro. Like, dog. Not only because Curry's like my favorite player, but I'm actually like starting to feel bad, bro. Because there's nothing that he legit can do. Because even if they probably send these clips to the NBA. The NBA ain't going to do nothing. This is disgusting, bro.
Check this out. Steph's jogging back on defense, and Brooks straight up shoves him right around the neck. And, just on cue, the refs didn't see that. It was madness. And Brooks, you know what he had to say about Steph getting hammered all series? If he doesn't want contact, he should play tennis. Now, let's talk about Game 7, where they were grabbing Steph all night.
This is
being physical,
me, bro.
bumping, reaching, hacking. But here's the wildest part.
This is blowing me.
Steph played 45 minutes, getting grabbed, bumped, hacked.
Still had 22 points and 7 assists.
Possession. He took 16 shots, a team high. He was the center of the Warriors' offense the entire night. And for 3 quarters...
Don't let this be LeBron, though. My brother LeBron is crying.
He was getting fouled constantly.
50% from the field, too.
Well, what Steph is saying is they're trying to foul me. Yeah. Can I get a foul? He's not shot a free throw in the game in 44 minutes.
I've been ranting so much about the rest, bro. I don't think I even need to even do that, bro.
Guess how many free throws he took? If you thought 10, dream on. 5, still dreaming. 2, nope. In 47 minutes of relentless physical play, Steph Curry shot 0 free throws. 0. I wish I was
Gosh, bro, this
but
is disgusting.
I'm not. Meanwhile, the Rockets had already shot 21. And get this.
What foul? What?
The Rockets were literally trying to foul Steph.
Dog.
Trying to make it obvious.
Like why? Like, why are you even like? It's just the little stuff, dude. I like Curry got crazy self-control.
When the Rockets center clotheslined him, and
that wasn't foul.
Just ruled a common foul. This wasn't basketball. This was war.
Oh, never mind. Sengun is dirty. Y'all, everyone on the Rockets, bro. Forget it. Even the coach.
We're throwing
even the assistant managers.
And
forget
here's the
it.
absurd part. Somehow, they were the ones getting more free throws. Look at these overall comparisons. Even in Game 2, 18 to 20 free throws doesn't look bad at first, but here's what really happened. The Warriors got 7 of those in garbage time in the fourth quarter, when the game was already over. That's how the league fudges the numbers. Make it look fair on paper.
NBA, right. I'm sorry to, like, dog, that, oh my gosh.
They're rigging the outcome.
I'm trying to watch this video, bro.
So, how did the Warriors pull it off?
Because they're just far better.
They were smaller. They were older. They're too.
Because the Rockets suck. That's why. They're not hoopers. They're football players and bad boy Pistons, bro. Put the Rockets in the 90s, bro. They might be something because all they're gonna do is clothesline everybody. That's it.
And the refs, they watched it all and swallowed the whistle.
Like the fact that that's not even a foul is wild to me.
How did they win? How?
A tale of greatness, ladies and gentlemen.
If you watched Game 7, then you already know how the Warriors pulled it off. And the answer is Buddy Hield.
Facts. Shout out Buddy Hield, bro.
Flamethrower.
I love Buddy Hield.
Forget Steph, who only shot 40% from deep in the do-or-die game. Buddy Hield went nuclear, shooting 82% from 3 on 11.
He shot 82% from the three-point line in the Game 7. And he hit 9. Yo. Buddy Hield, if Buddy Hield keeps hooping, because he just hooped last game, if he keeps hooping somewhat like this for the rest of the playoffs, bro, Buddy Hield is going to be on one of the most generational basketball runs I have ever seen in my life. I know he made 9 threes. I know he barely missed. 82% from the three-point line in Game 7. Do y'all not know how generational that is, bro? 33. Like, this done happened like a week ago, and I'm still lost, bro. People could say Buddy Hield saved Curry. He's on, bro, this dude, Buddy, I'm trying to think of what NBA players have had a generational run. Let me know down below in the comments. Just know Buddy Hield is topping one of the most generational runs for a player that's not even an all-star. Like, dog. I've never seen this in my life. Buddy Hield was low-key, he just scored 0 points, I think, in the game before that. Or it was a game before that. And then out of nowhere, he legit flipped everything around in the span of a game or two. Full 360. It was like the world just orbited a year. It's like his magnet got turned on, bro. If you said bless you, I appreciate that, my brother. Generational run. I'm glad we have Buddy Hield. I ain't gonna lie, as a Warriors fan, I'll say it. I'm glad we don't have Klay Thompson. I'm glad I have Buddy Hield, man. I'll say it right now.
9 makes in a Game 7. This is the same
Disgusting.
guy who scored 0 points in Game 6. And
so it was Game 4.
In Game 5. Then, out of nowhere, 33.
2.
Forget Game 6 Klay. Forget
Game 7 Buddy's better than Game 6 Klay. Now, I think Klay did have more points. I don't even care. We're talking about Game 7. And am I crazy for saying that? No, it is debatable. I'm not saying like, but Game 7 Buddy Hield is just far better, but dog. Matter of fact, that's a new thing. Game 7 Buddy Hield is a new thing now. We made Game 6 Clay. If the Warriors ever get into Game 7, and as long as Buddy Hield is on the team, I'm saying Game 7 Buddy Hield. That's his name from now on, bro. That every time I look at Buddy Hield, that's what I look at him as, bro. He deserves it. He earned it. He went crazy. My brother single-handedly, I don't want to say he full on backpack, but he kind of did. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not saying nobody else hoop. Draymond hoop, Curry hoop, Jimmy hoop, but Buddy Hield, Game 7 Buddy Hield. We get in Game 7, you better be scared. Not only we got Curry, Jimmy, Draymond, we got Game 7 Buddy Hield. We difference maker. Is he better than Klay Thompson? No, let me know. Let me know down below in the comments. But let me know what y'all think. Am I tripping? I don't know, twin.
For Steph, this was Game 7 Buddy. He was so lights out, even playoff Jimmy couldn't clap back in the post-game press conference.
Exactly, bro.
He just sat there.
Best duo in the league, Jimmy and Buddy Hield.
Just silence.
Jimmy Butler, everybody. Buddy. Jimmy Butler.
Buddy was this close to being thrown under the bus by Warriors fans. But now, those same fans,
He's not lying.
deep down, are silently chanting MVP.
He's not lying. I'm one of those. I'm one of those.
Greatness. It's not something you see every day in the NBA. Most players today are content coasting at 60%, just cashing checks.
Facts.
But in Golden State, we're witnessing something rare, something real. Start with Curry, 37 years old. And teams still have to resort to grabbing him illegally just to
slow him down, bro. Crazy.
Most players at that age are warming benches. But Steph?
Real.
The man is still hanging with the best in the world. And it's not just the talent, it's the will. Game 3, no Jimmy. He could have packed it in, but number 30 doesn't believe in letting chances escape him. So instead, he comes out and drops
36 and 9! That's what I'm talking about!
Then there's his Robin. After getting undercut in Game 2, Jimmy Butler could barely move.
Facts.
That kind of fall usually costs guys 2 to 3.
Yo, he's wrong for putting Paul George. He's so wrong for putting Paul George and Zion, bro. Who reports? You was funny, bro. You was a funny guy, bro.
But Jimmy missed one game, came back, dropped 27, lived at the line, and delivered his best game of the series.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's not normal. That's not just toughness. That's refusal. Refusal to be average. Refusal to fold. And that's how the Warriors won. Yeah, the whole team stepped up. But it was because the top set the tone. Because when your leaders bleed for the mission, you don't get to coast.
You're destined for greatness, baby. You're destined.
You rise. That's what greatness looks like. And that's something I believe we can all take with us.
Facts.
To play to win. Not by taking cheap shots, not by dragging others down to lift ourselves up, but by showing up with discipline, by locking
I'm loving this right here, baby.
By pouring everything we have into the things we say we care about. Whatever your craft is, basketball, business, art, life. Play it with purpose.
Bro, why is he speaking so inspirational? He made me want to go do something. He made me want to grind even harder, bro. W motivational, bro. Shout out Hoop Reporters, man.
World full of people chasing mediocrity. There's something rare about those who chase excellence.
Shout out Hoop Reporters,
The
bro.
Warriors didn't win because the odds were in their favor. They won because when everything was stacked against them,
they still
chose
won, baby.
to fight anyway. And if you do the same, if you play to win, not just to show up, not just to be seen, but to rise, then no matter the score, you already won. Because greatness in life isn't about trophies. It's about effort.
Let that sink in for a second, though. Greatness in life is not about trophies. It's about the effort. If you put in the effort of greatness, you're going to transpire that into something that is great.
Intention. And it's about showing the world and yourself what you're really made of.
Bro. Great video about hoop reports, bro. This got me feeling like I need to grind even harder, bro, on just everything in life, bro. I just gotta grind harder on everything, bro. But yeah, man, as y'all see, the Warriors literally got cheated, still won because they just like that. But hopefully, man, if you did stay this long to the end of the video, hopefully you enjoyed watching. I love y'all boys, man. Stay blessed. Have a blessed rest of y'all day. In Jesus' name. But without further ado, I'm about to see y'all young boys in the next one, man. Yeah.